Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Friday. We made it through another week. Thank God it's the weekend. And we made it to another edition of On the Needle. So, the artist I'm talking about today is one of my favorite artists. I only have one of his albums on vinyl, which is the one I'm reviewing today, and it is Anderson Paak. So, in case for those of you who may not know, his Malibu album is the one I feel like that's when people really started taking notice to him in a mainstream type of way. But this album, Venice, is actually his first studio album. It turns 10 years old this year. It was released in October of 2014. And this album, let me tell you, it just jams. And it really shows Anderson Paak's artistry, in my opinion, because he's so creative. And even when you look at this album cover, I mean, it's got like this hippie vibe. It looks like it's something maybe from the past, but kind of futuristic at the same time. There's no colored vinyl on this. It's just black. There's actually two records that come in it. But really, to be honest, the music is colorful and vibrant enough for me. Anderson Paak wrote and produced pretty much all of these songs. Low Def is the producer who also produced on here pretty much every track on the album as well. Some of the standouts, let's get into that. I'm not sure if y'all have heard this album or not because again, like I said, it's not in his catalog. It's not maybe not one of the biggest albums, but it definitely sits right up there with Malibu and Ventura and all of the other ones. So I love Milk and Honey. That's the opener after the intro for the album. That one really jams. It's one of my favorites. Might be that might be my favorite actually. That one samples the remake, the Escape remake. Who Can I Run To? There's like a loop in there that he uses. That song just has this like 90s funk kind of vibe. I don't know. I almost feel like I could hear like Snoop or like this West Coast vibe. So it's dope. Love that one. I love Miss Right. That's another really great one. I Miss That Whip really shows his versatility because that one is almost like a blues funk type of record. It's more digging a little bit more in his R&B bag. I feel like with that one, and I feel like fast forward to his pairing with Bruno Mars, they make such a great mix. I feel like really, I would go on a limb to say that the Bruno Mars Anderson Paak collaboration is very similar to Outkast in a way, because I feel like Anderson Paak is the one who's gonna give you the way out, visionary themes, pushing the envelope, much like Andre 3000 does. And I feel like Bruno Mars is so solid and great in his pocket. I mean, he's very creative as well, and he's tried different sounds. But I think a lot of people can agree not Anderson Paak, Bruno Mars has really studied the greats. I feel like in R&B, and he just classic ballads with the 24K Magic album, classic late 80s, early 90s R&B. As much flack as he gets, I would say that 24K Magic album really is Bobby Brown circa, well, what year was that? Every Little Step I Take came out. It's like that same kind of vibe. So anyway, I say that to say Anderson Paak, his creativity, I feel like it's off the charts. I've seen him in concert once, and he was amazing. He was not only rapping, singing, he's playing the drums. So he's one of those artists that's just an all around person where he writes, sings, produces, raps, all of that. Another one that I really love on this album is Paint. That's another one of my favorite tracks. And really, to be honest, it's a no skip because I'm going through and I'm listing my favorites here, but there aren't any bad songs on the album. And what's really more remarkable about this, and y'all probably can't see the track listing that close, um, but there are no notable features on here. I'm trying to look, make sure I'm not telling any lies, but yeah, there aren't any notable features. So he definitely carries an album by himself very, very well. So, again, Anderson Paak, 10 years, Venice. I hope that he does not do a 10-year anniversary of this vinyl because I'm gonna be kind of upset. It was it's pretty rare anyway. You won't really find it too much. I found it at Josie Records here in Dallas. But you know how when those artists reach those milestone years and they want to do the reissue of the vinyl, kind of like how Alicia Keys did with the Diary album. I already had that album over a year ago, and then when she did the 20th anniversary, then she came out with this souped up version of it. And I was like, damn, I could have had that one. But either way, I'm curious to know what y'all think about Anderson Paak as an artist. Where are the Venice fans? That's what I really want to know. Who already is familiar with this album? Who already has had it in heavy rotation? And what do you think? What are some of your favorite tracks? What are your favorite Anderson Paak songs in general? Or maybe even your favorite Silk Sonic songs? I want to hear it all. So definitely, again, as always, thank you for those who have subscribed. I ask that you please continue to subscribe and like and comment, share, all of that. And I'll see you all next Friday. And until then, have a great weekend. Peace.